Hello, my name is Ruth Carter, and I'm a licensed attorney in Arizona. And this is your question of the day. Okay, so today's question really isn't a question, it's just a response to a statement that someone searched for and ended up on my site. So, the person looked up or searched for employer says my personal Twitter account is corporate account. Okay, it's because of situations like this that I tell companies you have to have a social media policy in writing that's been reviewed by a lawyer before you start using social media for your company. And you want to have it clear between the company and your employees when they are creating an account who owns it, so that in the event that the employer gets promoted or fired or they quit, what happened to that account? Does it go with the person? Does it stay with the company? This is also why, for a lot of people, I say, if you are doing social media as part of your job, it might be easier to have separate accounts for your business work and your personal use so that it avoids these types of problems, so that when you leave the company, your personal accounts go with you. And if you've established a name for yourself with the company, depending on the circumstances, that may be the company's property. It's kind of weird when you talk about social media accounts. Usually the issue is company wants to keep the followers or the fans, which is kind of like owning people, which is creepy. But I completely understand that there is a lot of marketing value in social media accounts, and so companies need to be clear up front who owns those accounts. And so in the event that that person is no longer with the company, what happens? Do they change the account to change the name to whoever is the new person who's filling in the position, or does that account go with the person, including the fans that like that person? So these are questions you want to have ironed out before you are dealing with these problems, because it's a lot easier to figure it out when everyone's clear-headed, not panicking, not dealing with angry, pissed off people because someone's been fired or they're fighting, and have it laid out in advance. This is how this is going to work. And this is also why I tell people, when you work in social media, it may be in your best interest to split out companies' accounts versus your personal accounts, so that when you separate from the company, there's no question about which accounts are yours and which accounts are theirs. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Social media law is still an area that is developing all the time. So you want to make sure you have a good business attorney that you can work with, who will keep you informed of do's and don'ts and major changes. So if you don't have one of those types of attorneys in your life, go get one. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have questions you want me to answer in a future video, feel free to leave it as a comment below, send me an email. Please subscribe to the channel. I try to put out quality content about business and social media law every week. And until then, I will catch up with you later. Take care.